So why is the stock market selling off right now? What's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions here with a super quick stock market update. Make sure that you guys drop a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to be kept up to date with what's going on with not just economic reports, but market news. Let me go ahead and start sharing my screen. We got NASDAQ for TQQQ is down 3.82%, nearly 4% in the red. Pre-market, the market hasn't even opened yet. And no, this is not because the PPI data report. This is because another issue. Another one bites the dust. So stock futures fell on Wednesday pre-market as pressure on the financial sector increased of shares of Credit Suisse. I'm not too sure if you guys have looked into this, but again, this is overall just on the global side of things, right? We had Silicon Valley Bank that was an internal, right, within the United States, top 16th largest bank in the United States, and the second biggest to fail since 2008 in 15 years. Now we have another bank that is overseas, right? So we have this Swiss bank that has huge Saudi investors, and they're like, no, we can't give you guys any more funding. Like, this is it, right? And their shares have now dropped more than 25% during this pre-market session. Just when the banks thought that they were going to get away with it, right? Another one bites the dust. And guess what? It's people like you and I that will most likely end up having to pay for it because, at least in the US, excuse me, our federal government is notorious for just gifting money to people supposedly in need, right? And this is going to be no different. The bank bailouts are, bound to happen. They're not going to allow these banks to come, even because these institutions put themselves in their own, risky positions, right? And this is the example that I gave yesterday, is that people like you and I, if we try to start our business and we fail, right? But when banking institutions like Bank of America, JP Morgan, whatever the case might be, there's bailouts for them, right? Just like there was in 2008, and just like they're trying to make it happen once again. And this is the part that is crazy to me, is that, if you guys remember, I think it was last week when Jerome Powell testified in front of Congress, and he was speaking in front of Congress, and a lot of congressmen and women were asking for less regulations for banks, right? Not only have they asked for less interest rate hikes, but they're asking for less regulations. Can you ask for less regulations and then a couple days later something like this happens? It just shows how messed up our system is, right? How favorable it is for these institutions. And now there's a price to pay. But unfortunately, if the Federal Reserve begins to print more money to bail out these banks, then that just makes our money in the banks more worthless, right? So at the end of it, we are the ones that end up paying for it. It's a very unfortunate series of events. But even before the market opens, the last thing that I do want to make you guys all aware of is that the PPI data report did come out today, and it actually came in supposedly better than expected. So what that means is that inflation on the producing side of things actually came in a little bit lower than what was originally expected. So overall, NASDAQ market hopefully can make a quick recovery. It really wouldn't surprise me if it does. The big concern right now is what's going on with the banks on the global side of things. And that's what I wanted you guys to know as you take on the market and the challenges that it presents. Remember, it might be very volatile. There could be quick changes of direction. Just another reason to watch that position size and to never be afraid to lock in profits. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me via Discord. That's that first link in the description down below. I am going to start trading live with my Learn Plan Profit group in just a couple of minutes. And if you want to be able to watch me trade live, I trade live with one team and one team only. And that's my Learn Plan Profit group. That's that second link in the description down below to one-time payment, lifetime access. And we are running our biggest sell right now. And again, yes, you do get to watch me trade live every single day. This is the only thing that I offer. And on top of that, you will earn 5,000 automatic entries for the GTR giveaway or $50,000 cash. So if you've been wanting to enter that giveaway, it started on March 3rd. It's going on right now. And just for signing up, you earn 5,000 automatic entries. It's just the cherry on top. You don't have to do anything. Just by signing up, you get automatically entered for a chance to win the GTR or $50,000 cash. It's just a good incentive for a lot of our new members. So I appreciate your time. Hope that we earned a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.